Welcome, welcome to D. Holloway's Midlife Takeover, where it's never too late to pursue life on your own terms and your own time because you absolutely deserve it. All right, so let's get into this video. I did a previous video where I showed a property that we flipped that was only partially staged. We only staged the kitchen and the bathroom. So we didn't use any other furniture or anything in this property. We were just trying to trim some budget because we had some overruns in a couple of other areas. But recently sold that property, so everything closed and went well. And, we're on to the next couple of projects. I actually have another property that's on the market. And this particular property, I hired a new stager who came in and they fully staged the property. So I just wanted to show you kind of the dramatic difference that it can do to your flip projects when you stage, because it makes a huge difference when you have those pictures posted on the MLS or either on any other advertisement. Also, when people come to see the property, they get a vision of what it looks like with their furniture in it, and it really helps sell the property much better than if the property is not staged. So staging is one of those things that is just going to be a staple of what I do going forward. In this particular property, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. The house is about 1,700 square foot. It's pretty much similar to the previous house that I showed in the video. Again, this is what I call bread and butter houses, and this is kind of what I'm trying to stick to. To stage this property, it costs you about $2,400. And you get the stage and furniture and everything for 60 days. So within that 60 days, hopefully you can get you a contract and get the property sold. That being said, let's check out this video of the property that has been staged. And if you like, you can go back and take a look at the video of the property that wasn't staged, or partially staged, I would say. And you can see the dramatic difference that it would have on a potential buyer who's walking into the properties. All right, so we're here at another property that we acquired a couple of months ago, and we just finished up the remodel, and it is currently listed for sale as of the date of this video. It just got listed on the MLS. So I want to take you through this particular property, kind of show you what we did to it. So let's check it out. So in this particular property, we went with a different color scheme. We go with a color called New House White, and we go with a oak flooring, and it's vinyl plank, the floating locking clip type, and we just run that throughout the entire house: bathrooms, bedrooms, utility rooms, and so forth. And as you can see, this particular property is staged. Well, in the last video we did of the property that we have under contract for sale, it was not staged. This one is staged, and I'm working with a new stager, and they have done a wonderful job here. I see, this is my first time seeing the property in person, so since they staged it. As you can see, you got the windows here again. We throw in new faux wood blinds, and we ended up replacing that back door just because the previous door just had some dents in it. And I hate that when you have a door that's in great condition otherwise, other than, maybe it has some holes in it or something where someone will poke a nail or something in it. I don't know. But anyway. And then you have the little breakfast area here, and we just went with a kind of gold light fixture here to give it a little pop, to mix in with everything else. And then, okay, on this particular kitchen, we ended up having to put in new cabinets. And that happens from time to time. I would say probably about 50% of the time, the cabinets are not salvageable, and we have to put in new cabinets. And then we go with the new countertop, and we like the white on white look. And then we throw in a subway tile backsplash. We do different other types of backsplashes, but in this one, we went with the subway tile backsplash, and we went with the stainless steel appliances as always, and we went with the matte black hardware. Again, on this wall, you have some additional cabinets, and then you have the dishwasher, sink, and again, we just went with the matte black hardware and faucet. And then we also did the subway tile over here as well. Nothing fancy here on the fireplace. We just painted the fireplace brick. It was some ugly tan color. And we painted it and we keep it moving. So as you can see, the living area here, they've done a good job staging here. And a couple of bar stools there. Just overall, I think they've done a very good job of blending things in here. So I like it. All right. Again, we scrape the ceilings, retexture, and paint to get rid of that popcorn. So you have a room here in the front. This is like, I guess you could consider it like a formal dining area. And a lot of times we will do a hanging light fixture, but here we just went with kind of a basic light fixture that we normally use. But they staged the area, so it looks nice. But, you know, the individual who buys this house can put whatever they want to in this area, since nobody really does the formal dining thing anymore. So we will take a look at the primary bedroom. And as you can see here, it's been staged as well. Looks really nice. But other than, you know, paint, flooring, baseboards, and blinds, and also we had to replace a couple of insulated glass units on the windows because of lost seals and condensation and so forth. A lot of the bedroom doors and things like that on these houses, they're normally in great shape, so we just paint them and put, you know, hardware on it. So we're going to take a look at the bathroom. So on the tub and shower, we basically kept what was here, cleaned it, resurfaced it white, added new fixtures, and kind of gives you a new tub and shower feel for the type of house and price point that we're selling at. This is totally acceptable. And then we added a new vanity, countertop, faucet fixture, mirror, and light fixture. So for not a ton of money, we're able to make a decent upgrade. And then also, we always put in new toilets, and we put in this little shelving over the toilet just to give it a little bit more, I guess, storage space, I guess you could say, for this toilet that sits over here separately. And then you have a little walk-in closet here, nothing special, and light fixture that we kind of do in a lot of these different houses. So we're back out to the dining area, and we will now go over to the other two bedrooms that have a bathroom that sits in between them. And nothing special here. New ceiling fan, baseboards, blinds, door hardware, and flooring. And you're going to get the same thing over here. Again, nothing special, just nice and clean. Now, this is the bathroom that sits between the two bedrooms. Again, resurfaced the tub and shower white, added new matte black shower and tub fixtures with the matte black over the toilet shelving, new vanity, countertop, mirror, light fixture. So for not a lot of money, you can get a really nicely updated bathroom that is perfect for a house in this price point that we're selling at, you know, $300,000 and below. So on the fence in the backyard, all we did was replace any broken or damaged pickets, and then we stained the fence. It was in fairly good condition, so we were able to save that cost on having to replace a new fence because it just wasn't warranted. I hope you enjoyed that walkthrough of the property. This property is currently listed for $305,000. It's a property outside of Dallas in the suburbs. And we had an offer on this particular property, but we couldn't accept it. And this is something that I've been struggling with in my area that I'm selling houses in, is that I have a lot of FHA buyers. And we actually have been turning these remodels around within like 4 to 6 weeks. And by that time, we haven't held the property for 90 days. So we don't qualify to meet the FHA 90-day flip rule, I guess as they call it. So I can't accept an FHA offer until after we've owned the property for more than 90 days. So I still have a month to go before we meet the 90-day rule. And also, the market has just been a little slower than it's typically been. Before, man, these houses were flying off the shelf, but with the higher interest rates and coming out of the winter months and so forth, things have been a lot slower, but I'm expecting them to pick up and hopefully get this house moved, because we really need to get these projects off the books, get some money back in our pocket, and move on to the next one. That's all I have for you today. If you have some thoughts on how we can make these projects better or get them sold faster, I'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, take care and be safe out here in these social media streets.